Dude, I didn't know that you guys did your first record, point one with us, Steve Albini.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until this morning. I was just like, I heard the name, like, oh shit, they did a record with Steve. How was that?
Yeah, man, that was an experience because he works super fast, and we had never made a real record before.
Yeah.
And he says he's famously not a producer. He is like a strict engineer. And at the time, we probably needed a little producing.
We could have used a
you know what I mean?
producer.
Because that record would have come out totally different, good,
Yeah.
better or worse, it would have come out different. We'll say that.
Yeah, it would have been nice to play on a click. That would have been something he could have said, hey, you should play this on click.
Yeah. It's a very sloppy,
Yeah.
weird record that's just like,
But we learned a lot from him, and we became friends for sure.
Yeah.
And he had great stories, and he would drink a couple tumblers of coffee a day, and like a whole thing of Nutter Butters.
Oh, wow.
yeah, he wouldn't eat breakfast or lunch
Yeah.
back then anyway. And, R.I.P. Yes.
Yeah, he recently passed away, right?
He did.
And it's been like a few years, right?
It was last year, wasn't it?
It was not very long ago. Yeah, it was just recently.
It's a bummer because he's a special person that we have, like, added a lot to a lot of things.
It's really hard to believe he's
2024.
gone.
Yeah.
It's really hard. And, so
In
beginning,
Chicago?
Yeah, in Chicago.
Oh, fuck. Is he based out of there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Electrical Audio is his studio.
Yeah.
In which we worked, and we were the first ones in the Studio A.
Yeah.
Or it was Studio
his
A then.
new studio that he had finished.
Yeah.
Oh man, what was I gonna say about? There was something about some little quip I was gonna add. I can't remember. It'll come back to me.
Yeah. So yeah, it was great working with him.
Stories,
there
man.
it is.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. So on the beginning of this tour for the first month, we played a song off of this album.
That was going to be a question I have. Do you guys even play these songs?
We haven't done it for years.
Years.
Probably over a decade.
Oh, wow.
Because I don't love it. I'm not proud of it. So it's just a moment in time. It's just what happened.
Yeah.
But this song Prove to You, I do like that song. And I thought, let's pay a little homage to Steve Albini. Let's play that song, at least, for the first month of the tour. And we did that. So that's out there on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that's cool.
Yeah.
It was fun. People don't know that album as much because it's there's some weird stuff with all that too, where we don't have anything to do with it anymore. Someone else bought it. The record label that it was on got
The indie one, right?
it got absorbed, and then the parent company sold that album to
Holy
somebody
crap.
else. And so, which is kind of a bummer. Because here's a funny money thing. We got I checked with our business manager Wendy, and I said, "What's the deal with that album?" And she goes, "They're saying that you owe $350,000." Now, we recorded that record for the whole thing. We did a lot of it twice because we didn't like the way we did it the first time. We redid it.
Oh, really?
$17,000 is how much we recorded that album for. We lived in the studio for $25 a day. Steve gave us each a room, right, and a bathroom for $25 a day. That's how he did it in there.
Oh, shit.
And so,
Pretty cool, right?
yeah,
That's a great deal.
I know.
it was a great deal. It was awesome.
For an up-and-comer.
He's such a pro musician guy, right? He was like, he wanted you to get your music out, and whatever it took, and he was willing to help, and it was great. But anyway, so we did that record for $17,000. That was all in, dude. That was our food budget. That was our living budget. That was being there for, I think we were there for like 3 weeks. Oh yeah, it's cool
That's
to see
where
that.
we tracked the record the first time.
Yep.
Is this it?
Yeah, that was the Studio B,
Yeah, that's
or
the
is,
small
I should
room.
say.
It's a cool room, but that's where we did it first, and then
So
we
you
went back
so you tracked the record twice?
twice.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we weren't super happy with the way that we just wanted to do it again, and he was cool about it. He goes, let's do it a second time. It was most of the songs. I think it was 7 to 10 songs, and he says, if you don't like it when we're finished, I'll eat my hat. So he was great.
How long did it take to record it the first time?
I think like 11 days.
Yeah,
and then the
not-
second
not
time
long.
was
It's
like
not-
8 days.
It's not terrible. Okay, so like you're over there for over
About 3 weeks, yeah,
Okay.
ish. Long enough to find a favorite Indian restaurant. Yeah, a really good tikka masala.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, heard it the first time. Like, gotta do it again.
Yeah. But
Crazy.
but yeah, so they said that this guy who owns this record said that we owed him like $350,000.
How is that even possible?
Who knows? Who's doing the forensic accounting on that? How could you show we didn't I don't even have words for it. How could we possibly have accrued
We didn't
that?
take any money.
No. They didn't
know?
give us any money. I think we did the whole record deal. We made $7,500. And it was a 1+7 deal, meaning that they had 7 options after the first record.
So they owned us for 8 albums.
Yeah.
It's
Moly.
complete lunacy, and that's how little we knew what we were doing. And we had a fucking shit attorney
Oh yeah.
that didn't watch our back.
Yeah.
And we signed away our publishing for $7,000.
Yeah.
And then we had to find the right person to help us, and it was Rose McGathy.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah.
that's how you found Rose.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
She heard the band and loved it, and then we went out to New York and met her, and she was
Oh, that's cool.
she wowed us with all the hit records on her walls, and
Yeah.
we were like, "Can
It
you
was a
help
lot.
us?
Please.
Yeah.
Hey, can you help us do that? Right there.
Yeah.
Please help us. Believe in us."
Yeah. That
I'm
was
sorry, man.
That was all true.
I'm so sorry. That's
No, it's fine. Look, dude,
We got out of it. So thank you.
record contracts are, and they are a difficult monster. The monster will win.
the monster
always.
always wins.
It always wins. Yeah. And
Evil never dies.
I want to say this number because we've said it before, but before we ever made Penny One, our label made more than $50 million. Yeah, 50 million. We did the math. We like the math.
Yeah, because you guys sold over 6 million.
Oh yeah,
Records.
I think we're way over that now too.
Yeah, way over.
But that being said, you you got to work in the business you have, right? So you just do your best to navigate among all these sharks and things that happen. And look, the best thing I can say about that is I'm thankful that it happened because we're here.
You're
And
here.
we were
You
able
guys
to
are still
keep
here.
doing what we did. And Epic Records was a guy named Scott Carter, who was our longtime partner there and our product manager, and he's still a supporter at Legacy, which is where we are. So now we're in competition with Ozzy,
Oh,
and
perfect.
everybody at Epic has
Perfect.
ever been signed since 1950. But
Oh shit.
they were I think they didn't really know what to do with us. They didn't really understand it. So they were like, well, just do it. And then we do it, and they'd be like, okay, great. So we basically did whatever we wanted the whole time. We always wrote the music we wanted to, right? Even if you didn't love every song, that's on us. But we always just did what we wanted to do, and they were like, okay, let them do it. And I've been really grateful for that part of it because even though we only have ourselves to blame about the direction, at least we had those choices, and it did give us those choices.
Yeah.
So that's a very positive thing.
Yeah.
It's literally working within the teeth of this monster that is, the record business.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, if this means anything, that's how I found your band. I fell in love with the song Maya.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it is something for you guys.
No, that's great.
I'm here. That's
Wow, that's a trip.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was going to ask you guys my last selfish question about that record. How did you come up with that fucking riff? That riff is so
Well-
interesting. There's no riff like it. That intro.
It's interesting.
What? How do you even come up with that thing?
I mean, it was a long time ago, but I'll tell you, it was not a drop tuning
It's
guitar.
It's
It was
and it's standard D, right?
Yeah.
And that's even weirder if it's standard.
Yeah. I know.
Wow.
So
It sounds like a drop song.
yeah. I think that's just one of those things. It probably came from like the inspiration at the time, just whatever I was listening to, trying to
Wow.
write something a little more upbeat, because a lot of our stuff can be sort of,
Mid-tempo.
yeah, mid-tempo stuff, which
This riff
You
is
know.
just like, man. So yeah.
Yeah,
I'm-
we almost played this
I'm a
song.
kid with clear ears and like just vibing. So this for me it means something different.
Nice.
It's a fucking dope ass.
yeah, that's
dope ass
wild.
song.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even hear that. Like I'm
Oh yeah.
I'm
I
just
was
like
yeah.
I do have one more thing to say.
because you're looking at it, you're judging it. I'm judging it now,
Of course.
from experience.
Of
so-
course, I get it.
And but I I appreciate you saying that. That's really interesting to
judging it.
hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say too about that. So we did that album, and then Steve mixed it, and then we wanted like a tighter mix. So we got Ben Gross actually remixed the first 3 songs. Point number 1, Mia, and Prove to You, and they stripped them into
Singles.
to whatever pressing of that next pressing of that record. I don't know why that happened. That wasn't there in the first place, but it wasn't. And now the reissue that whoever is doing the reissue is the original version, the full Steve Albini mixes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Huh.
So those other mixes do exist that Ben Gross did.
Yeah, they're a little bit tighter.
Yeah, they're
right?
just a little bit tighter. Where
tighter
there's
kick and
less
stuff
room,
like that. Yeah,
really.
brought the room
Yeah.
down.
dang! So there's a reissue coming. Sorry,
don't
guys.
know.
I think
Whatever.
it already came out.
Yeah.
and they repressed the LP without our knowing.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's
people
sick.
would run up to us and be like, "Hey, I got the actual record. That's great that you put it out." And we were like, "We did? We didn't know."
We didn't even know. It was
Oh
for
my
Record Store
goodness.
Day this year. This guy did it and put it out and
Yeah.
didn't tell us. I'm like, had he told us, we would have at least been able to talk about it. I mean, even though we don't get anything from it, it has nothing to do with us. But we would have at least been able to talk about it. I mean, it still led us here, in a positive way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but very
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
It's weird that record companies don't ever want to sell the record back to the band. Like even Taylor Swift went through that, right? Where they didn't want to give her. She tried to buy the music back, and they gave it to somebody else. I don't know if that's completely accurate. I just think that's what happened.
Yeah.
I remember hearing something about Taylor Swift wanting her masters back.
Yeah.
So I was fucking buy them back, dude. Come on.
You would think that the label would offer it to the artist because it's probably worth more money to the artist than it is to anybody else. Otherwise, it's probably just in like a lump of records that they're selling to somebody, right? 100 different titles.
Sure.
Whereas our bands, like we'd be like, "What do you want? Like,
Yeah.
what can I pay you for this? I want this back." Because it's special to you more than it is to anybody else.
Yeah.
But it's weird that never comes up, and that's some music exec's real miss because they left money on the table there.
Man, it could have been something a little bit more special.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
And maybe I would have bought it. Who knows? Well, now I'll never buy it. God, this fucking
But we
sucks,
don't. I
dude.
mean, we don't care. I mean, I don't care. People
We
are
don't lose
saying
sleep
that.
over it.
Yeah,
'cause
people
you
are like,
can't.
"Oh, don't buy it because it doesn't go to them." No,
No.
do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter. It's music, right? Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, music is meant to always be listened to, no matter where it comes from. I guess, right?
Yeah.
Well, the good news is you guys found at that time you guys found Rose, and then you had like 15 months to work on a record that would eventually solidify your life.
Yeah.
Doing this, right? It took about like 15 months to write the record.
The latest one or
Wonder what's next.
Yeah, he's saying between that.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, man, thinking back.
Well, that's when we were riding our bikes back and forth to our parents' house for the studio during that time because we were actually in a lawsuit because that little label was absorbed and they didn't want to let us be able to go make music. They're like,
Are
no."
you serious?
Yeah. They said you have to make music for us, but there was no label.
Holy crap! Then,
Yeah. So our attorney Nick Ferrara started the whole thing because at the end of the day it's just a negotiation. So you ended up having to give that little label, not even that little label, whatever their parent label was called at the time. We ended up having to give them points on our next 2 records, which were Wonder What's Next and This Type of Thinking.
Yeah.
And in order to get out of that, so yeah, so they still make a bunch of money from that. They get paid from it.
wow.
I know. So their $17,000 or whatever it is that they gave us total that they spent on the record is still making them money.
Yeah.
Who knows how much? I don't even want to know. That would be
It's a
heartbreaking.
multi-platinum record.
Both of them.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of this. I'm sorry.
No, dude, I'm happy.
just
I'm happy
asking,
to
like,
say it. It's just
innocent questions. Hey, I want to hear about the record. I'm sorry, man.
well. Here's the cool thing,
I
right?
didn't know.
Everybody has those stories. Like you have to have all these bad sort of things where people take advantage of you. Like
Yeah,
it
it's like a lot of
happens.
people have these stories, like that you hear about later on, and then they're still doing it. They made it wherever they wanted to go, but you dig in deep, and everybody's got stories like that.
Yeah.
Everyone's got them, huh?
Yeah.
God,
It feels that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're still making money on those records. That label. And
What are you gonna do?
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Now, do you look back at wonder what's next with the same kind of thoughts? Like, do you attach your experience with it, or do you like, hey, that's a fucking sick record?
Oh no, I'm like Wonder What's Next was the beginning to me. Like I know it was the record before it was the real beginning, but Wonder What's Next was like it's where we got really noticed. I mean, that was to me that was like our beginning because the struggle to make that record was real. We were up in Canada and we learned a lot again, but then we got to do Ozfest based on the Red coming out, and then so that just catapulted us. I mean, it was like wherever we're gonna go, that was the real beginning because Sharon and Jack Osbourne gave a shit about what we were doing at the time and put us on Ozfest. And so then we did the first year on the side stage, and then they asked us to come back and open the main stage, and that was the first time we ever made money.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the beginning. So 2003, I think, is when we started. We were like,
We
holy
made like
shit.
$4,000
I mean,
for the whole tour.
yeah. I mean, it
was
wasn't
awesome.
a lot
But
because
it's-
it's
but
so
it's
expensive.
something, yeah.
It's so expensive
Yeah.
to tour. But I think they paid us like $4,000 a night.
Oh,
it
that's
was
sick.
it was 10 grand a night.
Oh, it was $10,000 a night.
Yeah.
Holy moly, really?
Yeah, it was 10 grand a night.
That's
yeah.
a fat fucking guarantee.
I
Yeah, we were blown away too until we heard about what they were paying Manson, Disturbed, and Korn right after us, who we love, and we were like, we get to share the stage with legends. And
I can tell you how much they were making.
Yeah, I know what they're.
Yeah, go ahead.
Say what they're
It was
making.
87,500 each of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back in 2003, we were opening, and we were like, we're killing it,
We're killing
you
it.
know, and we
I don't own shit though. I'm killing it.
we spent all the money on the tour.
Yeah,
like we
of
still,
course, of course. Yeah.
because you know how expensive it is a tour.
have
But it
to.
was
Weird.
still like, that was the beginning. That was like put us on the world stage. That was
Dude, do you know that we had the shittiest bus, but we kept all of our gear underneath the. No, that was the first one. Okay, I'm sorry. That was the story, non-story.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I wanna hear it.
So the first time we did Ozfest was the side stage. We put all of our gear underneath the bus, so we didn't have a trailer.
Is that possible?
Because it was almost no gear, and we didn't have any merch, or because when we did Ozfest side stage, we didn't even have an album out except for Point Number One.
Oh,
We were playing the songs from Wonder What's Next, but the album didn't come out till after the tour was done.
Yeah.
Because the Red spent like 6 months at radio before that record even came out. And never
Wow.
went number one either. It actually went number 2. But it was at radio for so long that, and then when they asked us to do main stage, just to throw numbers out there, we were selling more records than the entire tour, main stage and side stage combined. That's how we were selling
Yeah.
more than 50,000 a week.
yeah, and that's not.
Oh crap.
That's not like a flex or anything.
Oh,
That's
oh,
just
yeah.
what was happening.
That's
That's
what
just
you
what
could
was
do it
happening
back then, too.
When you could move units,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what was happening.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
But
What
yeah.
what do you think was it? Was it that one song, Red, that was just pushing it? Because I mean, to me,
think
I mean,
so.
I know. Again, I need to be selfish for a moment. Is I know people love the Red, but for me, I was listening to like Closure,
yeah.
and Comfortable Liar. I was like, so those are my personal jams.
Oh man, Comfortable
But-
Liar is going
nice.
through a thing right now too. People just love
Yeah.
that song. It's great to play it.
We have to play that song every night now.
You have to.
There's something going on in the zeitgeist. We think it might be on TikTok or something
Yes.
that they're using it, and it's having a resurgence on Spotify, and it's like climbing our Spotify list.
Yeah. It's now number 3.
It's like above all these other single, and it was never a single.
yeah.
It
How
just keeps.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
it's
Jake.
organic.
Can you pull up a Jay Somber? Yeah, so people are doing videos like this, and I think his most recent one is actually the song that we're talking about.
Yep.
It's here we go. I think it's that first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So people are doing videos like this. They're just rocking.
Yeah.
Wow.
And people in high school, dude.
Yeah, that's sick.
He's got a good look, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick.
It's wild. It's coming back around. Like there's something happening in hard rock and metal, and just kids want it again.
Yeah.
It feels. We see it every night.
We do.
I'm telling you, the crowd is young and hungry.
Wow.
Every night.
Do you remember writing that riff?
It was actually written before all the Wonder What's Next stuff.
Trying to remember back then. I just remember we added an 808 to it because we, we love Korn.
Yeah.
So we were
So
like,
it hit right at the top, huh? Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, even funny. And today I was like, is that 808?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yes,
That's cool.
dude.
Yeah.
Because, man, we just.
Did you guys have was there do you guys talk about those songs prior? Like, was there any expectations or anything? Or were you guys just writing another batch of songs? Or what was anything?
No, man, we were clueless, just trying to rock out, man.
Yeah.
Really? That's it?
Yeah. I mean, I wish I could tell you some grand story about it, but it's just like you're just going. You're just trying shit.
So when you're doing the clean riff or Closure, you're not thinking about anything. It's just like, oh, it's a pretty cool song, and then you and Sam jam it. Oh, it's a cool song.
Well, I will tell you one thing about that record, and this is about the Red. So we did demos for Wonder What's Next, and we played them for Bill McGathy, our manager at the time, and Rose was with us as well. But they were about to go through a divorce.
Yeah.
So he goes, I don't hear any singles. I need some smack my ass kind of shit, for the radio.
Yeah, because Puddle of Mud was coming out.
What the fuck?
So I went back.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I went back and I wrote. This is true. The Red came from that, and I wrote the Red because I was like, all right, fuck you, I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna, this is gonna be for us because whatever. Let's see what's possible.
Yeah.
So I went and recorded the track in Canada. We were up there for 2.5 months. It was awful, but we got great material out of it. We got that record out of it because live and learn. But we play the Red for Bill when he comes back. We come back and he goes, "Yeah, I don't really get it. I don't think it should be on the album." our manager,
This is the single we wrote for you.
and Rose was like, "Fuck you, Bill. What do you know?" and then I go to some other people and they're like, "Oh, dude, it's going on the record. You know,
Great. Yeah.
let's put it out there." And it turns out it's the first single, and then it kickstarted our career.
Yeah.
Oh,
He came back to me once, Bill McGathy, and he goes, "Buddy, you're not going to hear me say this very often, but I was wrong."
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And I was like,
fuck yeah, that's
I was
awesome.
like, yeah, that was tight.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We're all wrong at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's right all the time, right? Yeah.
What
What are you gonna do?
he said it was kind of awful recording that record. It wasn't that it was an awful experience. It's that we went into that studio, which was Bryan Adams' studio, and it was an awesome studio. But the producer who produced that spent every dollar. They gave us $500,000 to make that record.
To a Garth?
Yeah.
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 And he spent $500,000, and we didn't know any better. So we spent all the money. We got nothing.
Just thought
for
that's
that
what
album.
you do, because we
Yeah.
weren't looking at the the bills,
Yeah.
the receipts and shit. We should have. We could have.
Yeah.
But-
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
But sadly,
I'm fucked.
that is one area where that was in that time where everybody was like, "Oh no, it must cost $500,000 to make a hit record." Remember
Yeah,
that time where people
sure.
are like, "Oh, if you're gonna go make a video, it's gotta cost $150,000
Yeah.
or some shit."
Yeah.
I don't if you've ever had that experience, but it was like,
You got to spend money, Kobe.
yes,
yeah.
to get quality, and there's
yeah.
something that was
Yeah.
just the time. It was like a different time.
It was a different time.
And we lived and learned through that, but it was crazy because 9/11 happened. It was 2000.
The second day we got there.
Yeah, it was like we were there in Canada when the towers fell. So that's how we started the record.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it was like already on this like sad place, like this level.
Yeah.
And
It was a downer. Of course it was. I mean,
so that was something you had to kind of like work through.
well, there was all this uncertainty too, because Garth would be like, "You guys aren't going to be able to go back to the U.S. for years. Now they're going to shut the borders down. You
he
can't
was
get
saying
back."
that?
He was playing
yeah.
playing a lot of mind games.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I've talked about this before. We don't need to get into it, but
Yeah.
but it was like he just made the process, like a bummer at times. You know what I mean? And where it should have been this like, crazy great experience. And parts of it were.
Well,
I'm not going to say they were all bad.
Can I add to that too? Is that we didn't know too that he had told all the people that worked in the studio that, Elvis, who was our engineer, and these people not to hang out with us. So we were
Why?
He was just
I think he was just trying to protect his.
controlling,
Yeah.
and who knows what he was telling.
So we were kind of like on our own, and people were being weird around us because they're like, "Oh, well, what's wrong? Why can't what's happening?" But dude, I gotta tell you, we had some crazy stories from that time though.
Yeah.
Like Bryan Adams came in, and it's his studio, and the place is awesome, right? It's just beautiful. It's got, the George Martin Neve that we're recording on, right?
Oh,
From all the Beatles
shit.
records, right? We were recording on this thing, and it's legendary and all this. And so one day he goes, "Hey guys, I just need you to tear everything down." And they did it. All the people, all production, they threw everything down, and then they put a piano in the big room, and it was all this big joke to bring in this kid who played piano with chopsticks, and it was like this,
Yeah, he'd open it up and then he'd take a fork and like bing,
or
bing,
pliers
bing.
or tweezers, and he'd play and it was the whole thing was a big joke, and they shut us down for days because of it. And then there was this big party that night and everything, and it was just oh my god, dude, it was ridiculous.
Yeah. Michael Basquiat, Elvis is his nickname. He's a good friend.
Yeah.
He worked on that record with us, and that party, everybody's drinking, everybody's hammered, but Bryan Adams comes up to him and he goes, "Oh,
We're all standing in a circle.
yeah, Michael, oh, you're the engineer." And he goes to shake Michael's hand, and he's got a glass of like whatever, a drink, like vodka.
Yeah.
And he just opens his hand, and it goes straight out of his hand, and he shakes his hand. It smashes on the ground.
All
That's
over
how
him.
hammered he was, and how he just wasn't. Everybody was out of it. He just opened his hand and dropped his drink.
What's up, dude?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're like, what the hell? That was
It was so funny.
there. He is.
Yeah, he made that a lot of good stuff out of that whole experience, because Garth would whatever say something, and then he'd leave, and Mike would be like, "We got this.
Yeah,
we're gonna
like-
get this." And he would work with Pete, and because he really is a great musician, and so he was.
Yeah, we
he
had
was-
good experiences.
Yeah, really did. He ended up doing this type of thinking and Venus Era with us after that, which is great. He's a good dude.
Man, so over 2 months up there, huh?
Yeah, dude. And I remember
Fuck.
we finished that album, and we fucking left in the middle of the night. we secretly left. Him. It was just me and Pete. We were by ourselves, and we had the van. We were, let's just fucking go.
Really?
Let's just do it. Like we're done, right? Yeah, we're done. And we just loaded up, and we got in, and we drove, and we were in like Montana the next day, and Bill called us, and he's like, "Where the fuck did you go? Why the fuck did you leave the studio?" He was screaming at us. I was like, "Who is this?"
Was it done? Was
I mean, that was it.
Oh,
It was done.
That's all we
you
did.
just fucking took off,
It was
dude.
done. We were
Oh,
done
shit.
with it.
Yeah, we just need to get out of there.
Yeah, it had been 9 weeks or 10 weeks or 11, whatever it was, and we were like,
yeah.
let's just go.
But what great record wasn't made under some kind of duress?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Really, like you
that's
hear
the thing, dude.
the stories of like your
That's the
favorite
thing.
records. They were probably like something crazy happened. You know? I don't know. It's just a thing.
This is the thing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the last song you guys wrote? Was it The Red? Was that?
Could be. It
Oh,
could
for
be.
that album?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be.
Holy crap! What? So what? Are you like just pissed? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just write a fucking riff, and you're just like riffing until something like kind
was
of
just-
sparks, or what? What was the?
I was just looking for a chorus. I was like, all right, let's see what we can do. And you know, I've heard similar things. I don't know if this is true or not, but that Sebastian from Bad Omens said something similar, and he was like, okay, and I don't want to put words in his mouth, but it was like something similar to that, where it was, I had people telling me I need a hook, I need choruses, whatever, and I'll show them, well, I don't want to do that. I want to do this over here, but I'll show them how easy it is. And when he did it, they loved it. And then he was like, oh, it actually does work. And like people do like it. And I'm still who I need to be. I can still do everything. I'm encompassing that.
Oh.
And so it's really whatever you want to do, whatever you choose to do at that time. It's just a moment in time. That's what I've been saying about this record too.
It's a moment in time.